if you start with a career as a designer, there are many choices you can make. And even if you have had a great education, sometimes it's still not very clear what kind of roads you can take in this vast world of design. If you start, you don't know all these things about yourself. You just started somewhere because you felt that would be the thing for you. I think it would help, and it certainly would have helped me if somebody would have explained that to me too. What kind of decisions and roads I could have taken instead of inventing the wheel yourself over and over again. I started as a designer from kind of a typical place in life. I wasn't particularly young anymore, and everybody always knew I had to do something creative. So basically, if everything would have gone differently, I would have become a dancer. So that's why all my projects, all my big objects, like the 3,000 kilo things, there's always something moving or flowing, because that's how I experience life. But things went differently. So there was a point in my life where I said, okay, I have to stop trying to be like everybody else. Everybody wants me to be like everybody else, but whatever I do, I always fail. So maybe I should change it and go the other way. One person, and he gave me some very good advice at that time. He made a sort of a check balance of my life, and he said, in a very great voice, he said to me, you should investigate your creativity and see how you can make it work financially. And I went home, and I was totally over the moon. I was so happy, and everybody at home went like, oh my God, what are you going to do now? Where do you start? And I know exactly what to do. I knew it. It was even more crazy. I had everything planned. I mean, like, I already had a room, I collected all its materials. The only thing I needed to do was do it. So I started doing. So for me, like, normally people go to study, and they have a period of 4 years to develop themselves. And my experience is that this 4-year period is kind of a natural time frame. Because the first thing I did was just follow whatever I wanted to do in 4 years' time. And after 4 years, I knew exactly not like what I wanted to do, but I knew what I had in me, what my qualities were, and how I wanted to use them. That's what you study for. I found out that for me the most important things are that if I make something, it enriches other people's lives. It has to have some sort of use. And beauty just comes with it, because if everything's in sync, then everything is complete and there's beauty. It's like love. And the other thing I found out is that although I'm basically kind of a tiny woman, I have these huge monumental things in me. People always say, like, did you make that? How is it possible? But that's because I can project anything in space. Like, for most people, if you have to project something in a space like 30 meters, you don't know where to begin. And for me, it's total logic. If I see space like that, I want to fill it, and I know how to fill it.